workout. I'm Richard from Escapist CrossFit. Today we have a nice plan for you to do. Now remember, if you want to do a more individualized plan, we have online personal training where we work on your individual goals. However, today's workout looks like following. We have a warm-up, we have some strength, and we have a bit of strength conditioning going on. Let's go through the warm-up to start with. We have 5 different movements: mountain climbers, air squats, shoulder taps, hip hinges, and V-ups. Let's look at those. Start with mountain climbers. On the floor, in a push-up position, bring up the feet to your sides 50 times. If you feel like that's too hard, bring up the knees just halfway, and that's going to be fine. After that, we do 40 air squats, feet about shoulder width. Keep the chest high up and squat down nice and deep in those squats. And then we have 30 shoulder taps. Keep the core engaged, so squeeze your butt and then tap your shoulders 30 times. And then after that, bit of a rest. We're going to just do simple hip hinges. Keep the feet and legs straight, back straight, hinge forward, feel a stretch in the back. And we're just going to do this nice and easy 20 times. I want you to just feel how the muscles work there. And if that feels very easy, put your hands top of your head, go as far as you can, and then come back up. And then last movement, we have 10 V-ups on the floor. Start, feet off the floor, arms off the floor, come up, try to touch your toes. If you can't do that, touch your legs 10 times. And we should be ready to go for our small strength part. It's just a 6 minute of 40 seconds shin over the bar hold. If you don't have a bar, you can use any other object that you can hang from. Let's look at how that looks like. So 40 seconds holding over the bar, keep your core engaged, and then come down, rest for 20 seconds, go back up in. It's going to get very grippy and so on. And if you start to fail, simply hang in a dead hang instead of that. Same thing, if you can't really pull yourself up, I just want you to hang for 40 seconds for 6 rounds. If you're very proficient pull-upper and you're very good at body weight movements, go for a maximum set of pull-ups for 40 seconds, however, so you can't stop before those 40 seconds are out. Awesome. Okay, now we come to the heart of the workout. We have 3 rounds of 5 different movements: overhead walking lunges, 15 curls, 15 presses, 15 bent over rows, and 100 swings. What we're going to do today, which is a bit special, we're going to use an odd object. So you can take a backpack. I would suggest a backpack. We have a small bag here, and then fill up that bag with as much weight as you can possibly find at home. Maybe you have water bottles or other heavy objects. Maybe you have a stone. And see if you can build a heavy backpack. This is not so heavy for me, but you get the point. So 15 overhead walking lunges. If the weight is heavy, take both hands overhead and walk. Come up to full standing, walk, and so on. Focus on having those arms fully extended. Keep the rib cage down as much as you can. If you have a lighter weight like I do, you can also just do a one-armed overhead walking lunge. Keep the arm close to head, rib cage down, and then do the walking. Good, get the point. After that, we work a bit on the beach muscles. We go for 15 curls from full extended arms, just up 15 times. Work up a pump, and then we go overhead. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt. Push up overhead, get your elbows locked out, come back down. And do that 15 times. If you have a bit lighter weight, stay like 1-2 seconds on top each time, then you're gonna start to feel a bit of a burn. After that, we have 15 bent over rows, arms extended, in that hip hinge from the warm up, and you pull up to the chest and down. Again, if the weight is a bit lighter, just stay here for 1-2 seconds and then come back down. And we end with 100 swings. Again, we use the hip hinge, swing up and down, and all that for 3 rounds. You hopefully find a good pump going on. We end off with a cool down, a 4-minute squat hold. Now you can do the squat hold however you want to. Maybe you want to do it with the feet together in a squat, or you go a bit wider, a bit wider, a bit wider. Just play around, sit there for 4 minutes, shift feet position. You can use a weight like that as a counterweight too, or just free. Okay, so post us a video of how that looks like, and if you have any questions, let them come and we will get back to you. Thanks, see you tomorrow.